Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a what's in my backpack video for spring semester of 2019. Just as a little refresher, I went to community college my first semester out of high school, and then I went to UMSL last spring, and then I took the semester off, and now I'm going back to community college to just finish up my gen eds, save a little bit of cash. And I'm really excited because I want to get back to being a student. I love being a student, and I've just kind of felt very like weird and lost without school, to be honest. I mean, we've all been students our whole lives until college when it's an option. So it's just kind of weird to it was weird to get used to, but I'm very excited to be going back. I am going back for my gen eds, like I said, but with an emphasis in business, and then I'm gonna go back next fall to UMSL and do business for the next 2 years. So I'm gonna jump right into my backpack here in a second, but I did wanna say that I'm trying to be a low waste student, which basically means that I'm trying to be conscious of the waste that I produce as a student. So like, I'm not gonna be taking a ton of notes on paper. I'm not gonna be buying books in person unless they're rentals and things like that. So I'm not really going to be wasting as many things this semester, and I'll explain that as I go along. So yeah. This is my backpack. It is the North Face Kaban backpack in this like cool gray color, and I got this on sale for like $60, like literally half off at REI. I don't know that they like necessarily make this backpack like this anymore. On their website was kind of confusing, but I will try and find it and link it down below for you guys. Everything else will be linked down below too, of course. So this is the backpack. It has a different setup. You don't see as many zippers, which is something that I really like about the bag. I also originally bought it for tech organization and to use for like a camera bag because I was struggling trying to find a camera bag that worked for me that was also like a purse, but I could put like sweatshirts in it and stuff like that. So I'm a little nervous to see how it's gonna work for school, just because it's more of like a weekend bag, and that's why what I like about it. But I didn't really want to use my old backpack anymore, and I couldn't really afford to buy a new backpack that was like more expensive, I guess. So this was my option for the start of the semester, and then maybe once I start working a little bit more during the semester, I might pick up a different one depending on if I like this one or not. On the outside, you see I have my hydroflask, which is a different one than I had last year. This is the 24-ounce mint with the sport cap top. I honestly prefer straws, but I like the low profile of this tiny little one, so I've been getting used to the sport cap. And then on the other side, I have my wallet, which I also got from REI. I use this one all the time. I really like it. It's by the brand Chums. But it's a very tiny one. I really like just small things. So this is what it looks like. And then these keys actually tuck into this pocket back here. I keep like money and my IDs in the front, and then there's another pocket on the back, and I keep my insurance and more like boring random things in the back. And then I just attached my keys to one of the zipper pulls. So I really like the way that this is working for me, and I just slide that into the side pocket. So on this little pocket, I have just this little pouch. This little pouch I got from Francesca's. It's just like a little boutique type shop at the mall, and it was actually in a set of 3. And this was my favorite one, and it's like the best size. It's more of like a cosmetic bag. I'll try and find this bag or one similar to it, and I have a ton of my little essentials in here. So the first thing I have is my anxiety roller ball, and it smells really good. You just roll it on your wrist or wherever you like smell often, I guess, and it helps lower anxiety. Mine is pretty full, but I do really like it, and I do get anxious like working on papers and things like that, so I figured I'd just keep it with me. The next thing I have is another roller ball. It's a lot smaller, and I got this one from Deerberg's, which is just a grocery store around here, and it's from Forces of Nature. And basically, this one is specifically for headaches. You're supposed to put it on your temples, I believe, and like behind your ears. And it's supposed to help alleviate a headache in a more natural way instead of taking medicine. So I've used it like a couple times, and I do really like it. So I'll probably use it during the semester. Next, of course, I have some hand lotion, and this is just one I picked up from World Market, I think. And it's a pretty strong smell, to be honest, but It's one of the smallest bottles I had, so I just threw that in there. The next thing is also an anxiety reliever slash just like a fidgety thing. My sister gave this to me like over the summer. I don't know where she got it from, but maybe I'll just link some fidgety things down below. But it's really fun just to play with in class, or just like if you have feeling like really fidgety but you don't want to like, I don't know, draw attention to yourself. This is like something really small and quiet to play with. So I threw that in there as well. The next thing is my favorite thing in the bag, honestly. Like, these little tubs are the cutest thing I've ever had. They're by the brand Human Gear, and they're called Go Tubs, and they were really small. They do have like a bigger size as well that I also have, but I like the small ones just to throw in your bag. So I put a bunch of ibuprofen in here just to have on me. Sometimes people will ask if you have ibuprofen, and sometimes your headache won't go away with just a roller ball, so you gotta use some ibuprofen. Of course, I have to have a hair tie as well, because you never know when you need one, or if you forget one. I have my favorite chapstick. It's by the brand Dr. Bronner's Peppermint Organic Lip Balm. It's literally the only thing I use on my lips ever. Like, I don't even put lip gloss on, I just use this. It's amazing. And then last but not least, I have my Eco Essential Oils hand sanitizer spray, which I just really like the spray better than the liquid or like the gel hand sanitizer, because that can get everywhere, and I just really appreciate having it in this like tube and like with the little sprayer instead of like a kind of fat hand sanitizer. I don't know. That is all that is in this little bag. So the next pocket is for my like tech essentials, and I've been really getting into watching videos about tech and finding new gadgets to use and just like cheap little things to try out. Some of these things might kind of seem random to you, but I have my reasons, I promise you. Inside the bag there are two pockets that are pretty small on the back side of the bag. In the smaller little pocket I have like more camera oriented things and things for editing. So I have a MacBook Pro, and you have to live that dongle life. If you don't know what a dongle is, it's basically a thing that you have to use to convert the USB-C port to like USB or to anything else. So this is the dongle life. Dongle life. Anyways, so this is what I have to use to plug in a SD card converter for my flash drive. So this flash drive has stuff on it that I need for making a cheer video, and then this is just to convert my SD cards to my computer. And then I have my little SD card case, which I only have 2 or 3 SD cards, but this is the smallest one that I own already, so I just threw this in my bag. And then one little random thing that I threw in here that I thought would be really helpful for me is this little camera slash phone stand from Joby that I ordered a couple weeks ago, and I saw it on a YouTube video that I was watching and I fell in love with it. It's like the cutest little thing. It's literally the size of a mini candy bar, and you just unfold it and unravel, I guess, the little stand, and it extends to the size of your phone. It's customizable, and then you can also just take the bottom part off and use it as a stand for a camera. So it works really well with my camera. It's probably the easiest stand to have, so that's why I threw it in here. So that is everything that is in the first little pocket. In the next pocket over, I have my headphones just hanging off because I do have a lot of cords, and I was worried that if I put this in with the cords, then I would just like pull everything out every time I wanted my headphones. So I just hooked them on the outside of the pocket. These are the Powerbeats 3, and I love them. They're the same headphones I had last year. They have been amazing, and I just love that they're Bluetooth. Also in this pocket are all the cords I need with these little twist ties, putting them together, that I picked up from REI. They are a lifesaver for organization. Instead of having like all these cords everywhere, I just have 2 little bundles. This one is a USB-C and a micro USB, so for my Beats, and then to charge my actual extended battery. So I need to throw a little block in here as well. I forgot to do that, but I am going to keep these with me all the time in case my headphones die. This is probably something that I won't reach for super often, but it's nice to have. You'll see in a second, but I have an Apple Pencil and an iPad, so that's part of the low waist student thing. So I have the little adapter for the Apple Pencil to charge it through a charger instead of just with the iPad, because sometimes it's annoying to just charge it through the iPad. But I picked up this little connector. I don't really know what to call it, but basically it's a little silicone string that keeps this connected to my cord. so that I don't lose the little baby piece, because otherwise it'd be really easy to lose it. So I just keep it connected and it'll just dangle if I'm not using it. Those are the only cords I'm bringing with me, and that goes hand in hand with my Nimble extended battery that I picked up recently. I really like this brand. It's all very eco-friendly. There are 4 ports. This is how you charge it. Over here it's a USB-C, which is the same charger as the MacBook Pro, and then 3 USB chargers, and then there's these 2 are supposed to be fast charge ones, and then you can also see how much charge it has with the little lights on the side. It is pretty heavy, it's heavy duty, it's stable, I know that I can rely on it, but it is pretty big, so I keep it in the bottom of my bag. This is very handy, especially because I have tons of electronics with me all the time. I have my headphones, my phone, my iPad, my laptop, my Apple Pencil, all the things, so I need to make sure that I have reliable battery. Then a couple just random things that I have in my bag in this pocket are a little mini ruler and a pencil, because, you know, sometimes someone needs a pencil or you just forget a pencil, and then the ruler is for my bullet journal, but I don't want to keep it in my main bag because it's kind of annoying to like go around it, and it's kind of scratchy, to be honest. So in the main pocket is really just one big like gigantic pocket. There's no mini pockets or anything like that inside, so it's perfect for just random school supplies, for putting books, for putting snacks, and my school supplies are quite minimal this semester, so I'm gonna see how it works for me. I might add some things if it's too minimal, but I think I should be good. So first of all, I'm gonna start off with my pencil pouch. Hey guys, Editing Olivia here. I decided that I'm not going to include my pencil pouch in this video. I made a whole separate video and I just finished filming it, so it will be up on Tuesday for your viewing pleasure. My video was just getting way too long, and so I decided to make a whole separate video about my pencil pouch so I could go more in depth. So that will be up on Tuesday. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. Bye. And then last but not least, I have my Apple Pencil, which I'm gonna be using with my iPad. And I wanted to show you a couple of the little accessories I got. So normally the Apple Pencil would not have this little thing on it. It normally looks just like this, and it's super skinny and beautiful and amazing, and I love it. But I bought this ergonomic style pencil grippy. It was only like $5 on Amazon, and I do not like writing without it now. It is awesome, like seriously so freaking cool. The main reason why I bought this was because I find that my fingers get kind of sweaty when I write. That's just a personal thing. It probably happens for you too, and you probably just don't even realize it. But with the Apple Pencil, it's very slick, and so it's hard to hold on to the pencil by itself no matter what. And once you start like sweating a little bit, like say goodbye to your pencil. So that's kind of why I bought this, and I fell in love with it, like I said. So the cord accessory that I talked about earlier that holds the adapter to charge this pen also came with this little accessory as well, and so it holds the cap for you when you charge your pencil. So these little pieces are really easy to lose, and they actually sell replacement ones online because people lose them so often. So I just went ahead and purchased myself a little dongle holder, I guess. For going a low waist, the Apple Pencil is absolutely essential for me personally and my personal setup, and I've been absolutely obsessed with it since I got it over Christmas break, so 10 out of 10 would recommend this little guy. Okay, now on to school supplies. I literally only have these. This is it, plus my laptop. Like I mentioned a couple times, I have an iPad now, which is the 9.7-inch iPad, and I bought this case for it on Amazon. It's a little bit different than the traditional Apple case because normally it doesn't have a back for the Apple case, so I do really like that it's a little bit more protected, but it also has the roll style case. So I really do love this case. It's only like $15, so if it craps out on me, I can just order a new one, as opposed to the Apple cases that are like $45 a piece. Granted, they are like magnetic, more like techie, better colors, stuff like that, but I really do like this case. It gets the job done. So these two in tandem with the app Notability is what I've been using recently. I'm gonna do a whole video just on taking notes on Notability because it's really cool and there's a lot of cool tools for it. So I'm going to definitely be doing that soon, but it's really, really nice with the Apple Pencil. It's outstanding. I honestly will probably not take notes on paper at all this semester because you can physically write. That was the biggest problem for me trying to go low waste, was because I know that physically writing things out helps you remember them. So that's why once I found out that this was a thing, I was like, I need this in my life. I need it in my life. Next, I have 2 notebooks. So you might recognize this from my old bullet journal videos because it is my old bullet journal that I did not finish. About half of the pages are left, and then I've been using the like middle section for just jotting down notes, doing random cute little spreads like this one. I figured I would just finish up using this bullet journal as an actual notebook, and that way I have a paper option if my iPad dies or if I just don't feel like writing on my iPad at that moment or whatever. So I have a paper notebook, and then I have a new bullet journal. This is also a Lutrum 1917 bullet journal, and it is in this beautiful like Nordic blue, I think it's called, and I put that cute little travel sticker on it. Here's a little glimpse into my bullet journal setups so far. I've been absolutely loving them. I've been doing such different things and just trying out all these new setups, and I'm just loving the way it's turned out so far, and I'm just so excited to get back into bullet journaling. I'm trying out lots of new trackers, I'm trying out lots of new setups, so I am very excited to be using this one. And then I am using this hot pink folder only because I've had this hot pink folder for about 4 years, and I figured, you know what, Olivia, just reuse an old one. It's okay that it's hot pink. I know it's not your favorite color, but you know, we're just gonna use it. All I have in here is some paper because, you know, some teachers just really want you to turn in paper, which is totally fine. And some teachers are also gonna give me paper, and I don't know how many pages. So I might have to grab another folder or use an accordion folder, but it's always nice to have just a piece of paper just in case. Always ask your mom or look around your house, see if you have an old folder before buying a new one, just because they don't really get torn up very easily. They're really easy to reuse, and it's better than buying a whole new one, for the environment at least. The last thing in the main compartment of my bag is a little mini tote bag, and this one I got for my birthday from my sister's boyfriend Michael. So I figured that having a little tote bag would be really helpful if I want to put, you know, a couple snacks in there, if I want to put my textbooks in this bag, and then I'm gonna keep it in my bag whenever I'm not using it so that I know it's there first of all, and just to have it as a little backup. And then I have, last but not least, my, I almost call this my iPad. I have my laptop with all new stickers on it, mostly from Jana. Some of them are from my old setup, but I freaking love the way that it looks. I'm probably gonna add a few stickers along the way, but you guys know what a laptop does. It's for typing papers, editing videos, all that kind of good stuff. Honestly, since I got my iPad, I haven't really been using my laptop that much, but for the school year, I'll probably be using this bad boy a lot. So, after a lot of talking and about 40 minutes of footage, or an hour of footage, probably close to 2 hours, honestly, I am done. Woo! I really miss doing YouTube. I miss filming, I miss editing, and I'm definitely gonna get back into the swing of things. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Well, actually, just like click the little, I'm sure you guys are like full screening this right now. So like, if you're on a computer, iPad, laptop, phone, whatever, click the little like size down button. Go for it. Okay, cool. And then see if you are subscribed. If you are subscribed, don't unsubscribe. And if you do accidentally unsubscribe, resubscribe. Cool. And then if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Make sure you hit the like button. Ring the notification bell if it's not rung already, so you know when I post, because I do kind of post sporadically, at least for right now, until I get a schedule down. And then leave me a comment. You know, hey, I like your candle in the background. Hey, I like the color of your shirt. It's pretty cute. Hey, your hair looks really nice. I like your new tattoo. Or an emoji. We love emojis. But leave a comment and I will definitely respond to you guys. I get notifications every time someone comments right now, and I always check back, so I will be responding. If you have any questions about any of the supplies, let me know down below. Any hoozles. Yeah, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Just a little, oh my god, there's a squirrel on the roof. OMG. Hi, squirrely. I can get it all out, geez, OP. So first of all, I have like the size of a mini candy bar. Where did I just put my pencil? Oh, it's in my lamp. Oh, also, because you're not gone yet, I can still see you. Wait, that's so creepy. I can't see you. For the record, can't see you. Make sure you subscribe. Oh, oh, Jaina. Oh, That's for Parker. That's a little song we sing together. Yeah, cool. Wow, I can't believe I actually filmed. I'm so happy.